Yo, 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 it's the King and I Life podcast. We back. So touching the poet and my brother.
Oh, man. Son Soul Legs up in here.
I had to hit him with that Hail Mary, baby. I had to hit him with that Hail Mary because he being too damn judgmental on here. And I gotta keep it real. But we gonna jump back into this body count business, yo. Hey, we look, we back into it. Look, bruh, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying. Look.
You make it sound so graphic, though. Jeez, man. You make it sound, sound like she just did it and walked over and kissed.
But my point is this. This is my point to the whole thing. This is my point to the whole thing. You have a woman with a high body count, and you are judging her on that body count. But you have a dude who has a high body count, and she was in his rotation of body counts. But you're not looking at her the same way that you're looking at this woman with the high body count. And my thing, and here's the thing that, you know, people like to say a lot.
All right.
When you have sex with someone, you have sex with everybody that they had, which I think is one of the dumbest things to say. I get it, but it's dumb. So when you take this woman who had sex with this dude who's had a high body count, that's just saying like she inherited his body count because she slept with him and he slept with a whole bunch of people. So my thing is, what is the difference?
I agree with you. That's kind of stupid to say you don't sleep with everybody else slept with. But again, in this particular situation, I can't judge her because she slept with a slut. She's not a slut. She slept with a slut. There's a difference.
I guess. I guess.
But look at it though. If she has, let's say 4, and he has, 120 plus, that's a big difference. He is truly whole certified. Slut certified, A1.
And she's attracted to sluts.
Maybe so.
What's going to make her good enough for you when she's attracted to sluts?
Her body count is only 4.
Gosh, I can't.
It's only 4. It hasn't even been broke in yet.
Oh, here's a crazy thing that happens in society, especially in our culture. And this has happened to me before.
All right.
I have dealt with females in my lifetime who have been accused of being out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know her body count from a can of paint or whatever the case may be. Or maybe she slept with a dude that was out there. I have had females say, I can't mess with you because you used to mess with her. And it's like, what does that have to do with me? Oh, well, she slept with this person and that person slept with this, that. And it's like, what does that have to do with me? And it's always that thing of, well, if you slept with this person, you slept with everybody they slept with, and everybody they slept with, and everybody they slept with. And it's like, first of all, that logic is stupid, because that's to say you slept with everybody that your person slept with and everybody they slept with and this, that, and the other. So it's like everybody on this planet has slept with everybody on this planet. So technically speaking, everybody on this planet is a slut, unless they've never had sex at all. So body count really doesn't matter, because if you really break it down, we've slept with damn near everybody that is of legal age in our bracket. We've slept with all of them. So how do you separate everybody's activities and single out this one person and say, you're good enough for me because technically, you didn't lay down with these people. But I'm going to judge you because you actually laid down with this amount of people. But you all still have to take into account, if we want to use this, whoever you slept with all these other people. So that means I'm sleeping with all these people too. So it really doesn't separate anybody from being acceptable to a degree.
My thing is this, right? Again, I can't judge a person for being out there. Like I say, I have a past. I've been there, done that, had my fun with it. But when it comes down to my personal preference of dealing with someone who has a low body count to dealing with someone with a high body count, I'm going with the low body count. Even though the person with the high body count, they have far more experience and they probably going to be a whole lot more fun. I'll be honest with you. But the thing about it is, again, how you said that, you know, some women that you've come in contact with would judge you based off of who you've been with because they've been with somebody else. That's the craziest thing ever to me.
It's crazy, but we've all done it.
It happens, right? But I guess I'm one of those people who, to me, it makes sense for me not to be with someone who has a high ass body count in their long-term relationship. I can't do that. Again, it's not them per se. It's more or less me. Because I would feel I would have some trust issues. And although it was in their past, maybe they are in a space where they, you know, don't do that anymore. But everybody knows who you used to be. But so everybody would judge me based off of who you used to be.
But why would you let that bother you? Because, hey, the people who judge you can be judged.
Yes.
And it's like, here's the crazy thing about it. You have your own insecurities or reservations towards that. It could be because you've been burnt emotionally, trust issues, whatever the case may be.
Right.
Then you have people judging this person that you're interested in or judging you for being interested in that person. Yet, let's just say it's in a circle of your friends. They're judging you for liking somebody or whatever the case may be that has a high body count. And you know, in your circle of friends in the same town, that the dude that's talking the most trash has a chick that has a higher body count than you and the chick that you're interested in. And you're going to let that person's opinion keep you from talking to somebody because of what they think and what they're going to say and what they're going to judge?
It's not more or less them.
But that's what you said, what people think, what they're going to judge you on.
What I'm saying, when it comes down to where I am in life now, the status or the level I've worked hard for to get, when it comes down to business, if I'm working in that same circle and the person that I have on my arm is notorious for being a slut, that's going to affect how people see me within business, not only within business, but my personal life. Like, wow, I thought your standards were higher than that.
That's an interesting, even that part is an interesting outlook, because if you are engaging in business and this person is bold enough to come out their mouth and say that to you, you don't need to be doing business with them at any point for any reason, because that shows a lack of professionalism with that person. Who are they to even worry about who is on your arm? Because it sounds like if they're that judgmental about who's on your arm, then they cannot be trusted, period. I'm not going to trust, if I'm doing business with someone or attempting to, and they come out of their mouth and say, well, damn, I thought you had better standards than that. And you got this woman on your arm who's been out there, this, that, and the other. It's like, first of all, you're out of line. Second of all, you're disrespectful. Third, that's none of your damn business. We are here to do this. We're not here to worry about what's going on in my personal life. And if you're holding my personal life against me, when it comes to that, there's no telling what you will hold against me. I probably would have I probably had 3-4 speeding tickets. And if you're judging me off the woman that I have on my arm, then you're going to judge me because I got 3 speeding tickets. And you're going to say, well, man, you got 3 speeding tickets. So that's telling me that you don't like to follow the rules. And you'd be like, well, shit, that happened like 10, 15 years ago. It don't matter. You have a track record. So that's where it's getting me at, because anybody who judges me on my body count, anybody, period, I don't care who they are, I'm not messing with that person, because that's none of your business. Because I know you have a past. I know you have a life. And I know you have a body count. And I know you've done things that you probably look at and be like, damn, shit, I had a wild body count back in the day, but I'm changed now. So anybody who has an opinion about my body count, I'm not messing with them. I'm not going to hold this against this woman who's on my arm, who I'm interested in because she got a body count. That's her past. Her past is no one's concern when it comes to who I want to court.
So let me ask you this then. Would you be in a serious relationship with someone who's previously been in the porn industry?
Probably no. and I say that porn was her job. That was her job. She got up every day to have sex. That was her life. Outside of that, she was having sex with her man or whoever. No, I wouldn't date a porn star because I'm not interested in porn stars. And most of the porn stars that I look at it like this. I'm not worried about her body count. I'm worried about me being able to satisfy her sexually, because I've seen what she's been doing on screen. And it's like, I can't follow behind that. I just can't. I get up with you and you going to work and you slobbing on somebody else. And I see you doing that. And then you're coming home and slobbing on me. Now, I've seen you on screen making all these noises, this, that, and the other. And this joke is like 4 or 5 inches longer than me. It's like, that's different. Now, if you the average chick in the same town as me and you got a body count, this is not what you're doing every day. Your body count is not your job, just like my body count was not my job. It just so happened that I like to have sex. You like to have sex. It's totally different. It's 2 different arenas.
But that was her past, though.
That was her job.
She did that in the past.
Job. That was her past.